Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Hrisi. So this video is going to be about my hair and how I got it like this. Now bearing in mind, this is my hair 4 days after I've washed it, so it does look a bit crazy right now, but this is the real me. This is what it looks like 4 days in, and I'm pretty proud that it looks like this 4 days in, because let me tell you, before it used to look like, yeah. So I want to start off with giving you a backstory of my hair. What's my hair like? The evolution. So as a child, I had curly hair. I had ringlets till the age of about 4. And then as I started getting older and older, my hair started getting straighter and straighter. And growing up, I used to look at pictures of myself as a child and I would just wonder, like, what happened to my hair? Why is it not curly anymore? What's going on? Why is it straight now? And my mum would say, you know, maybe when you hit puberty, your hair might curl up again. I was like, cool, I'm gonna wait till I hit puberty. Hopefully my hair goes back to curly, because I genuinely did want to have curly hair. So I thought I'd hit puberty and bang, next day I'll wake up and I'll have curly hair. Obviously that didn't happen. What did actually happen with my hair is it did kind of start having a gentle wave here and there. So at around the age of 17, I'd say, my hair was getting slightly more wavy and I would develop curls just at the bottom bit of my hair, like literally just down here. My hair would kind of start to curl up while this bit was kind of straight and wavy. Then what had happened was I got blonde highlights and I decided to cut my hair short, and the hairstyle that I wanted to have was curly, short, highlighted hair. And I did get somewhere to a certain extent. So flashback to like 2 months ago, I'm on YouTube and I see this video and I was like, okay, like, you know what, if they can do it, then maybe I should start looking into my hair, how I can get my curls out, because at this point my hair was quite curly, but it would just be straight at the back, curly at the front. It would just be a mess. So Mains by Mell, this girl, I ended up just watching lots of her curly hair videos and I learnt a lot from her. So thank you, Mains by Mell, if you're watching this. I love you, your personality is great. And I found out that I was doing a lot of things wrong. Right, so first I think it's important to determine what type of hair pattern you have, curl pattern you have. There's a grid right here which kind of shows you what type of hair you have. I'd say my hair is somewhere from 2A, 2B, 2C to 3A. Right at the back here you can see that it's really nothing like this. So this I would say is more like 2C. Back here this is like a 2A, 2B. I have like 3A curls like just behind my ears around here. Having a 2A, B, C curl pattern I feel like is so annoying, especially for me, because it would just look so frizzy and dry, and I would always wonder why. Like, why is my hair not looking silky and nice like my friends, for example, that have straight hair? And it's because my actual strand is coarse and frizzy. Like, that's just the type of hair that I have. So for me to have curly hair and moisturize those waves, I needed to treat it like I had curly hair, whereas I was doing things that people with straight hair were doing. I was constantly brushing my hair, and that's a big no-no. Like, if you have a slight type of wave or curl, brushing it will make it really frizzy and it's gonna completely disrupt any curl pattern that you might naturally have. Now I'm going to talk you through the steps of what I did. Now bearing in mind I'm at the beginning of my curly hair journey. I still have a lot to learn and I'm definitely no expert. But yes, I wanted to get this video out because I'm excited about my results so far. So this is the shampoo and conditioner that I use.
They're sulfate-free, silicone-free, gluten-free, everything you want, baby, vegan. Shit, I need a sponsorship after this. But yeah, the reason why I stay away from sulfates is because they can dry out your hair and cause skin irritation. And I actually have psoriasis, so I really need to be careful with what I put on my scalp.
Before I jump in the shower to wash my hair, I brush my hair out, making sure there's no knots in it. Then I'm obviously shampooing. I usually shampoo twice. and then I put my conditioner in and let it seep into my hair. While I have the conditioner in, I finger comb my hair, so I'm detangling only with my fingers, right? I don't use a comb or a brush, anything like that. When I get out of the shower, I use a t-shirt to dry my hair, a cotton t-shirt. Now this is important because before I used to use a towel. I'd be like rinsing it, like squeezing it with the towel, and I'd wonder why my hair's frizzy. Like, no, towels are a no-no if you want to get rid of frizz. Or you could try a microfiber cloth towel thingy. I haven't personally tried that. My friend Annie has curly hair and she uses that and she's happy. So there's 3 steps to styling my hair. The first step is to prep the hair. Now, my prep involves using a leave-in conditioner. A key bit of information. If you're going to be styling your wavy or curly hair, you need to style it while it's wet, okay? Not semi-dry, not damp, wet. Because that's when you're going to really hydrate the hair and avoid frizziness. That wet ass hair, okay? Wet ass hair. That's when you should be styling. And I go in with a leave-in conditioner. I use the Cantu leave-in conditioning cream. I'm not sparing with this. I make sure I coat every single strand. After I'm done doing that, I brush my hair with my Denman brush. I brush it very lightly and I don't go too ham, and I only do this just to distribute that product through my hair. Now the second step is to define the curls. I use the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl Enhancing Smoothie. I start off by sectioning my hair, and I do this so that I can really show my tender love and affection for every single bit of hair. Because if I just start doing it like this, I'm definitely going to miss bits out, and that's when you're going to see the huge contrast in my curl pattern. Whereas I'm trying to get it as close to a 2C as possible, basically, or a 3A if I'm lucky.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I use my Denman brush to get extra volume in my hair. What I do is I section a bit of hair in the back and I brush from the roots all the way up, and you're going to see now the huge difference it makes. Look at that side and look at how the other side is flat. After I do that, I get my curl enhancing smoothie, only a tiny bit, and I start scrunching my hair. And this is what's going to build our curls, it's going to define them. And I basically repeat these steps all throughout my hair. I let some hair down, brush it through, I spray it with water if I feel like it's getting dry, and then I just continue scrunching all the way up. Honestly, by the time I get to the top of my head, I'm so over it. And my biceps are huge at this point. Look at me. Okay, so for the top of my head, I personally like a middle part. Yes, my part is looking a bit wonky, don't judge me. And then what I do is I brush these front sections back, up and back. And this is just going to give me the most amount of volume, and it lets me control the direction of the curl. So these pieces in front of my face, I want them to curl away from my face.
Also, quick disclaimer, I have pretty thick hair, so it was fine for me to use heavy creams on my hair. But if your hair is finer, I would replace the leave-in cream conditioner with like a spray leave-in conditioner so that it's more lightweight. Right, so the first step is to set those curls. I use the Curly Girl Movement Curl Defining Gel.
I only use a tiny amount of this and I glaze it over my hair with prayer hands, and then I scrunch it up, baby.
After I put all those products in my hair, I am ready to blow dry my hair. And I use a diffuser. Now, I'm still perfecting my blow drying technique. I've watched a few videos and I'm trying to see what works best for me. I tend to start off with drying my roots. It's important to dry the roots first so that you get that volume that you want. Otherwise, your hair is going to be quite flat if you forget to dry your roots. Then I go down the hair and I try and dry the curl itself so that it can set. Lastly, I scrunch and dry, scrunch and dry, scrunch and dry. And I do that with my head down, with my head to the side. It's important to move your head around in different positions while you're diffusing so that you get volume from all sides and directions. By the way, I dry my hair on medium heat and medium speed blast. fan. I don't know, you know what I mean. So what I find is that the more I dry my hair, the curlier it gets, and obviously the more shrinkage I have. It goes like woo, which I personally don't mind. I don't mind it shrinking and being as curly as it can be. But if you are somebody that wants to have a longer curl, then maybe don't go too ham with the drying. After my hair is dry, the last step is to put in an oil, and I just scrunch my hair up. This gives it a bit more volume. It gets rid of any crunch that I might have from that gel. It gives it that extra hydration. It locks in that moisture, honey bun. Now this is where it gets interesting, because remember I told you a few years ago when I cut my hair I did get the curls, but you know what, I'd go to bed and the next day my hair would look like a bird's nest. It just looked nice on the first day, then my curls looked bad. And this is the 4th day of my curls. As you can see, I'm obviously doing something right this time. So how do I save my curls for the next day? Honey, I wrap my hair with a silk wrap. This is the silk wrap that I have. Shout out to Violet. Violet gave me this and I haven't even given it back. This is not real silk, by the way. You can buy one of these off Amazon for like £8, £10. I don't know. You guys know. You guys can find it.
So this is how I tie my silk scarf. I fold it in half diagonally so I get this triangle shape. Then I tilt my head all the way down. Put the headscarf on the back of my neck so that it covers my ears, and I tie it at the top of my head, making sure I'm obviously not tying any hair. Then I tie that fabric at the back of my head and I try and tie it as low as I possibly can, making sure to do 2 knots so that it's secure. Then I grab this triangle bit, lift my head up, and you can see I've got this opening here. I've got a hole which I'm going to stuff my hair in. And I just lean back. Lean back. Lean back. Lean back. And I stuff my hair right in there. You see that? Twist this front bit here and tuck it under the little fabric that wraps around the back of our heads. I just loop it once and then I loop it a second time. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. That's what I've been doing with my hair. I feel like every time I style it, the curls get better and better. They get more defined and more defined. And yeah, it's a work in progress. I'm a work in progress. I'm not a perfectionist at the curls, but I'm very happy with my results so far. If you do have wavy hair, then I definitely recommend trying the steps that I did here. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something new. Hopefully my hair doesn't look too bad. Sometimes I film these videos and then I look at my hair and I'm like, oh no, could have been better. But it is what it is. I'm a work in progress, as I said. Honestly, I'm learning not to be so hard on myself. I think that's one of my toxic traits. I'm so hard on myself. It's unreal. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do try it, let me know the results. Let me know what you think. Comment down below and stay tuned for my next video. Bye.